What you do not get to see is me working on troubleshooting and some other small kind of details when I'm researching and reading, and when I'm going through a mentor session, my mentor session with my mentor over at ThinkCode, the program bootcamp that I am a part of. I'm working on Meal Planner, a way to plan your meals. Household management seemed like a good idea, and I still think it does. Sounds pretty cool. Okay, so last time we wrote a conversion function in our app.js to take stuff from the data and be able to plug it into here. What we did last time in my mentor meeting, in part of what you didn't see, is, let me go to my client test. This is what we wrote last time, and we were kind of working on. What you didn't see is this part right here. I commented it out and converted the database to store the days of the week in terms of numbers. So that was kind of a big change, but it was a thing. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we need to client display meals based on current day. Okay, and so what we need to do is this is gonna involve quite a few different things. Let's go to Heroku. Actually, let's go to Limitless Bayou, our Heroku app, and kind of look at what our code is. We're going to have to remove some things that we haven't done yet. And it's going to be interesting. So let me see my dist. Okay. Index HTML. jQuery. Full calendar. We are not... So one of the things to note is that we are no longer using full calendar. So we're going to delete that. We're going to delete this. And we're going to delete that. And okay. So the next thing that we're going to do is to jQuery is I don't know if we need this link to jQuery, so I'm gonna leave it. Div ID calendar, which is fine. That looks okay in terms of that. I think the only other thing that we need to do is, I think we're good, actually, to be quite honest. I think we need to save this and commit and say removing calendar. Calendar from meals. Oh wait, I need to stage something. Okay, great. Next thing we need to do, let's take a look. Let's take a look at our CSS, make sure that there's nothing ridiculous in our CSS. Schedule nav, blah, 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 current meals, blah, 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 submit, no. Our CSS looks pretty good. Okay, so now comes the fun part. Okay, hide is fine. Sort meals is what it is. I don't know if we're calling sort meals necessarily or display in order. Okay, this is where it gets fun. Unexpected trailing comma. Okay, let's... I don't exactly know what's happening here. Okay, so let's see here. You're the close of that, you're the close of that, you're the close of that. Okay.
that should be how it is. Okay, so let's see here. This calendar we're going to remove. I think. Let's kind of double check real quick. Because there was a reason why I was removing it. So let's look at the docs and look at view. What I want to do is I want to figure out event display. No, I need event render. I need event data. Okay, so the reason why we didn't necessarily want to go with this immediately is because of the converting it into the particular day. Because right now, what we're doing right now, it's like we would have to convert it into a particular day, and that's why we want to remove this. Okay. So let's delete. Okay, those are okay. This can be deleted. That's the calendar portion. And this is okay. This is okay. Oh. Okay. So one of my weird saving things is giving that comma. I'm not actually putting that comma there. I don't know what's going on. Okay. So let's see here. I have to sneeze. Okay, maybe I need to sneeze later. Okay, so I think we've removed full calendar from this. Okay. Removing full calendar. Okay. So, what's next? Well, what we need to do is we are looking for client display of meals based on current day. So, we need to use moment to get current day. Okay, so let's break this out. Use moment to get current day. Actually, let's focus on that. Let's go with moment.js.docs. Okay, I'm in humanize. That's not what I need. I need get. Okay. Current day. Day of week. Okay, let's make sure that we have this in our project first before we do all this. And then we should also probably make sure that we've got it in. Okay, moment. Where art thou, moment? Oh, look, we don't have moment installed. Okay. Moment. Is it moment or moment.js? Okay. Moment. Okay, so it is an moment. Okay. And once that is in, we should also uninstall full calendar too. And don't mind me, I'm just taking my tea bags out of my tea, so I don't go nuts with them. Okay, so let's see here. Warren. Okay, that looks good. npm uninstall full calendar. I think that's how you do it. That's what it sounds like. And then after that, we're gonna figure out with okay, so let's see here. Let's require moment in our client first. Okay. And moment is assigned a value but never used. Okay, whatever. Let's look at our package JSON. Great. Okay, so let's commit some things. Package JSON here. Removing full calendar and adding moment. Okay, great. And then I don't think. Let's see here. I guess I could have added it to that. Removing. What are the changes here? Let's see if it makes sense to do it. Is that the only change? Oh, okay. I guess so. Adding moment. Okay, great. So client moment equals require moment, blah, blah, blah. All right. And then moment.format. I don't know what that moment.format does. Okay, so let's do the moment.format. Because it looks like they do it all the time. That's one of the, that's how they kick it off. So we're gonna copy and paste it. And we're gonna say moment.format. Okay. Adding moment to file. Okay. So now we need to, in this sort meals function, we need to get current day. And yeah, we need these things. So let's figure out how to get current day. Get day of week. What is ISO? Okay, I don't care. ISO, not what I need. I need a locale aware day of week. Okay. So what we do is we say moment.weekday. Okay, so let's see here. That's the sneeze that was trying to get out. Okay. So, okay, so let's see here. Const today equals moment. I don't know, do I need this as a global variable? You know, to be honest, I don't know if I do. Let's change the sort me function and see what happens. Moment dot weekday. I should probably stop switching tabs and do the weekday. And then, do I have to put, yeah, I have to put it, instantiation. Okay, let's save. And let's run npm test. Let's see if it passes. Oh, moment.weekday. Okay. Actually, it really needs it here. Wait. Okay, so sort meals uses it. Right. Though, I mean, it might work. Let's try it here. And let me do a dash, 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 watch. Okay. I'm definitely still getting a moment. Dot weekday is not a function. I mean, I'm requiring moment. Okay, so let's back out and try to call console log moment.weekday and see what happens. I know what you did here. Okay, we're definitely getting into some issues. Okay, so let's see here. Moment. Oh! Okay. Look at that. It's moment and then weekday. I'm a little bit confused. Okay, yeah, it follows that same format. So it's possible nope, I did it there. I guess this is the retype. Okay, so let's try this again, shall we? Okay, today is Wednesday. Great. So let's try deleting you. And then let's try passing it in here and seeing what happens. Everything passes. Okay, let's try here. It passes. Okay. So, let's remove a few things. Let's look at our tests and make sure we're not skipping anything weird. Sort data in proper order. We got that one. Okay. Where is my client side? Okay, great. All right. So, replaced current day with added current day to sort function. Okay, now that that side issue is sort of done, let's see here. Okay, so we used moment to get current day. We've got that set up and working. What we need to do is we need to create schedule to appear based on current day. Okay, so ugh. Okay, so let's break this down even further. We need conversion of moment days of week to which day it is. But do we need that? Okay, so let's kind of talk about the broader scope of things. The broader scope of things is that it needs to be like an H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, H7. That sort of thing. And I'm thinking some sort of template. Oh! Because guess what? Moment does this already. Because if you notice, it does a number string and then does day of week. So day 0, and then it gives you that day. So it's like whatever the hell it is, it's going to be that day. You know? Okay. So we need like a template to display meals in. And then what else do we need? Take data, sorted data, and map it into that template. Use moment to convert the day of week into and actually what we probably need to do is yeah, I need to figure out the stitching of this a little bit better. Because right now my data structure is an array of an arrays. Each one, and so each one is going to represent like which day it is and that sort of thing. But it strips out the day, the day, right? It filters and then sorts and into an array of arrays. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we... But this object.keys Okay, let's do console log.sorted. Let's see what we get. Because I'm wondering how we generate the labels. Okay, because what we're going to do is this displaying order function is going to use this to denote. It's going to be called in here. Or whatever. You know what I mean? Okay. So let's do our... Okay, so let's create our template. I think we've got a template very similar to this. Okay, so we can use template. I don't know if we need a len. Okay, I think I need a break. Alright, I will be back in a few minutes.
Because I should probably start doing testing next. I should probably start writing some tests and kind of really get to the heart of like what I want out of things. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so we need a template to display meals in. So let's create that. Meal schedule template. And then let's see here. And let's see here. And let's say age 2. And then let's do this. And why do you not like this? Strings must use single quote. Okay. And then let's say moment dot current day, day of week. Dot weekday. And then let's do that. Age 2, and then let's go with actually, I don't think I don't think that quite makes sense. Okay, so I'm just gonna say current day. Or day. And then we're gonna do P and let's do arg. Okay, so we're gonna do P and then we need okay, what the hell do we need here? Okay. We need meal. And then we need to end it with a P. And then we're good. Day is undefined, blah, blah. Okay, great. Let's see here. Ooh. Day is not defined. Okay, so let's check what I did with my template. Ah, okay, great. Yeah, I made it into a function. Equals day meals. And then let's make it an arrow, and then let's do that. Let's do meals right here, and then maybe that's it. Great. Awesome. Okay. So we've got our schedule template, however slightly poorly written. And so we've got that. Okay, I'm not sure. So I guess the only thing that I'm confused about is how to figure out the day. I think the only thing I'm confused about is how to get the days of the week and for display. Though, I mean, honestly, maybe I do schedule meal template. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways that I could write it, I guess, if that makes sense. Let's try this as a console.log and make sure that I know what this is. Oh, you don't like that. You don't like me console logging. So let me see here. Okay, so this is the array of arrays, right? So technically, oh, okay. So really, honestly, what gets passed in here is, so schedule template. And then really what gets passed in here is day as sort meals. Wait, hold on. Is sort meals. Let me look at my tests, because I don't think this quite makes sense yet. I mean, I feel like it should make sense, but it doesn't quite. Okay, no. All right. Oh, you know what we're missing? This is why I'm having trouble wrapping my head around. Send meals to endpoint. Get meals from endpoint. Fucking hell. Okay. Const get schedule from endpoint. Okay, so when we do fetch, and then we do schedule, and then we do a dot then. Do I need this? I'm gonna include it just in case. And maybe I did that wrong, who knows, but we're gonna find out. Interesting. Is assigned a value never used. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, and then that gives us our data object. Dot then, and then we're gonna say value and we're gonna say render schedule. And then we're gonna say here, I'm gonna check this. And then, I don't know if meals is going to be the right name for it, but then what we're going to do, this is going to hold all of our things. Okay, so we're going to say display in order, and then we're going to call meals. And then, actually, we're going to say const. Ordered meals equals display and order meals, and then what we're going to do is we're going to say const const current week equals object dot keys, and then we're gonna say current week is gonna be data object, not data object, meals. And we're gonna say sort meal, actually no, const week is gonna be, and then we're gonna say current week, except for the fact that I'm not spelling correctly, and that's equal current week equals sort meals meal week, and then we're gonna do const, and then we're gonna return schedule template with actually I don't know if we're gonna return that. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna return that. Because I don't know if that quite makes sense to return. Okay, let's look at my other previous render function. And guess what I forgot to do? Guess what I forgot to do? I am so ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay, so guess who forgot to do TDD for this little portion? Like, I kind of started like, okay, what does this look like? What does this, you know? Okay, so let's see if we can write a test of this render of this. Do I test the template function? Okay, so meal template returns template function. Okay, so let's say it schedule template returns. Okay. And then let's, because I kind of was like, maybe I should do TTD, but then I'm like, I'm also kind of anxious about the structure of it. And so I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing? And that's where I'm like, okay, let me write something and then especially cowboy code it, and it's like, ah. Okay, so let's see here. Expect schedule template. Okay, so let me export schedule template. Okay. And then it's going to take in what? It's going to take in Tuesday. And then we're going to say, and then we need to say meals. And we're going to say fish. And then we're going to say dot to contain. Okay. So that's our first test. You're tested, you're tested. The only thing that isn't tested is the render thing. Okay, so let's figure out how to do the render. Let's do render schedule. And actually, you know what I should probably do? Okay. Okay, let's comment this out. Okay, everything passes. Okay, let's see if we can test this render function. It renders schedule as expected. Okay. Let's inner HTML equals, and then we're going to say div, and then we're going to say div ID equals schedule. And then from there, we're going to close it, and then we're going to close it. Okay, great. Okay, so what is it being passed? It is being passed const meals equals an object, I think, actually no. Okay, and then let's say render schedule. And then we're going to say meals. And then we're going to say expect $. .html to contain nothing as yet. Okay, so we're kind of at the point. Actually, I'm not sure. Failing render schedule test. Okay, and I gotta go.
Thank you for watching. I will talk to you soon. I'm Delia _Codes on Twitter.